All right, so today we're checking out more EPICA. This is The Essence of Silence.
Thank you so much for coming to our last show of the tour in beautiful Brussels. How are y'all doing? We are promoting the Quantum Enigma. And this next song is from our latest record, The Essence of Silence.
I believe her name is Simone, correct? Hell yes!
Something is wrong, my strength is gone, thoughts are corrupted by mine.
I can see, I perceive, listen.
That's a different dynamic.
Something so strong, my mood is slow, could it all of my head.
I believe that my mind is with me. Is it a doubt you try to hide? Just never know overlooking star. Just a dreary memory stuck in your mind. Please leave your mind as is. The senses come to you. Search for your innocence, find the
Holy crap.
There seems to be no cure, when tension and
His growls are awesome.
has corrupted my mind.
I can see, I perceive,
There seems to be no way, when I face the gray, you could give my all of my head.
There's so much going on with this song. This is, I think, my third EPICA song, and one of them had Floor in it. Maybe it's my fourth. Check the playlist. I've got a playlist for EPICA. This is, I think, the heaviest version of EPICA that I've seen so far, which you guys told me. What EPICA I saw previously wasn't their heaviest stuff. You've also told me that of all the bands from kind of this area in time that are connected together, they're probably going to be the most thrashy heavy. So far, I am seeing that. There's just so much dynamic here. You've got this amazing, just disturbingly low and heavy, guitar rhythm section backing. You've got this overly clean, classical, operatic, whatever we're calling it, kind of alternating vocal, which is amazing. It's because she's ridiculously talented, but you're trying to mentally kind of piece it in there all together at once. And then on top of it, our piano man back here, which in another video you asked me to pay attention to the fact that his piano moves. I see that now. That's pretty awesome. But there's genuinely like heavy vocals, heavy guitars and rhythm section, and kind of this pretty piano section going on in the background while we're also listening to this amazing vocalist do her thing. This is unique, amazing, fantastic, all at the same time. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
There seems to be no way, when I face the gray, you could give my all of my head.
Killer riff.
Is it a doubt you try to hide? Just never know
Shit! Guitar did just enough. Yes! Oh, wow. Okay, you gotta forgive me. I'm sure somebody's told me before in the comments. It's been a minute since I've come back to Epica. The guitar player also doing the guttural vocals. I'll go back and catch the name. Sorry that it's I've reacted to so many videos, so I'm trying to squeeze thousands of pieces of information into this not so good of a head. But the guitar player with the growls, the gutturals, whatever, however we want to say that, like. Does he have his own other band where he is just a featured only singer? Because I would listen to that band as well. Yeah, there was a lot of really cool stuff there. Very dynamic. And what I mean by that is there was, I feel like, 3 to 4 different sections in there that could have been almost their own songs on their own if they were each 4 to 5 minutes long. Again, I was mystified a little bit by the heaviness of the band, the combination of the extremely heavy vocals, and then followed by the extremely clean, operatic, whatever classical style vocals that she put together with it. So we had so many different sounds at one point in time. There was heavy guitars coming off the gutturals, moving into her cleans. We also had a piano in the background, and not keyboards, not the synthesizer, just a piano lick, kind of a classic piano lick going in with it. So we had 3 to 4 sounds in one spot that alternatingly usually don't get thought of together, but they did, and it was fantastic. I like Epica a lot. I'm glad that they're heavy as hell, just like you guys said they would be. It's nice to hear an even heavier version so far of this kind of, whether we call it symphonic metal, power metal, combination of all the above. This was Epica, Essence of Silence. This was one of the recommended songs. We will be doing more Epica. I like what I've heard so far from them. I put them in the same pocket of like Sabaton and Nightwish at this point in time in my journey. I know they're not all the same. That being said, they're kind of in that same mix for me. And I know they're all kind of connected to each other. I think she's married to somebody from Camelot. I know there's a Floor Jansen connection where Floor and her maybe lived together at one point in time, and they definitely trained vocally with each other. They're like best friends. I've got some other stuff on the playlist. Check it out if you want to, or if you're interested in my continued discovery of this band, Epica. This was fun. Loved it. I hope you could tell that I loved it. Thanks for the suggestions on this. I'll keep going back for more. I'm sure you'll tell me more to rock out to, so feel free to do that. Interesting little tidbits. What shows have you guys been to? What was your favorite show that you saw from them? I see this is kind of in a ballroom type situation with a couple lofts. What type of shows have you been to? Do you prefer the Wacken? Do you prefer these smaller type venues like this? Just kind of curious what your guys' experiences are as fans. The Wikipedia is all fun and dandy and all that stuff, but surely you guys have got some fan stories to share with me too, so look forward to reading all those. And that's it for today, guys. I'm just an old school metalhead, always have been, always will be. If you came over from one of my other videos and you're like, what the hell just happened? Yeah, go watch more of this. You'll become more of a metalhead. And for those of you that are already in that Epica family, once again, thanks for having me.